Good evening and welcome back to Survival Sealab. I'm Modi Apparatus. On today's episode, I'm going to take a look at what I've been working on in the aquarium between episodes here, and then we're going to go exploring and see if we can capture, or catch rather, a Neon Tetra. So let's get going. Alright, so as I mentioned, I've been doing a lot of work in here between episodes, and a little bit of work in the mod pack itself, because I was having so many issues. As I mentioned last time, I couldn't get books in the game from the Mariculture mod because I couldn't get Enchiridion to work with this particular version. So what I did is I went and updated the Mariculture mod outside of the monster pack. I just decided to go see if there's a new version, and it is. I don't know if it's available in the new monster pack or not, but I just updated it myself, imported it, and now we've got all the features of the newest version of Mariculture, and everything seems to be working perfectly. I can get books again, I can read the books in-game. That'll really help me when I'm getting lost on different things, and I need to know something. Because the wiki is so out of date, the books are really the best method of getting information in the game, so don't rely on the wiki. The wiki has weird, out-of-date information. Don't rely on it whatsoever. It's all about the in-game books now. And now that you have Enchiridion, which doesn't come by default on Monster, I don't believe, but you do need to install it. Is it on here? Yes, so I get these books here. These are part of the Enchiridion mod, actually, though they're part of Mariculture as well. They only pop up if you have Enchiridion installed. So now that I have these, I have access to all these cool books for Mariculture now. So I can get the fish breeding book. I'll make sure I get one of those. Oops, I don't want to have cheat mode on though. Shoot, what are we doing here? I was in my testing map before just to make sure everything works here. So now we're off the cheat mode, got rid of it. Okay, so back to basics here. Anyways, what I've been working on between episodes, I wanted more of a museum feel for my aquarium down here. So what I decided to do is put down item frames, and then all the raw fish we're gonna put in here. I had a little bit of it going before, but I'm actually gonna divide these up now by kind of genus, I guess. So like for instance, the cod can be bred together to make these three fish here. So each one is gonna be having what it makes below it. So you can see the stingray makes mantas and all that stuff. So we're gonna have it all divided up. We got our nether fish here, and get it all set up like that. The additional thing is, before there were only 30 fish in game. With this new version, there are 40 fish in game. So there's 10 new fish to create, such as the bonefish. Where is it? Where did it go? There is a bonefish. Yeah, boneless fish, for instance. There's a spider fish we'll have to go find, so there's all kinds of new fish we have to go find now. But as I mentioned, we're going to be working on the Neon Tetra today, and in order to do that, we need to create a special thing that's going to help us find things. Before we do that, I want to also point out that I moved my incubator over here, and I also made some advanced hyperkinetic upgrades. These are using titanium. They require an ice block as well. To get the ice block, I just used the compressor method. Actually, you can use an IC2 compressor to make ice, because I had a lot of snow sitting around, so I decided to go that route. But this thing makes things go very, very quickly. And there's one level even after this one, which we can get to. The other thing I want to mention about my changes here, I made these fish tanks, and they let you see what fish are inside of it. It's amazing, I love it. There's actually a lot more fish than what you see there, and you can hold up to 250 pages of fish in these things. But it's really cool, I really like it, so I'm going to use these as kind of like museum exhibits, and I'll have my separate tanks for each of the fish breeds, each of the natural fish breeds anyways. So I have my damselfish, I have my cod over there, I'm going to have my minnows in here. I need to get a raw minnow though. And I'm going to have my netherfish over here, our stingrays over here. We'll find a spot for our new fish too. We have to make a lot more room now. The only thing that doesn't work in there, the only thing that doesn't show up is squid. Squid is the one that doesn't show up, but luckily we have a squid tank. So this is our squid fish tank. We won't have a fish tank like this, but we don't need one. We have the good one right here. And then what else are we working on today? So what we need to do is oh yeah, that's right, I forgot one other thing too. We were working so long to get white pearls for our purity upgrade so we can start breeding the minnow, and we actually did it. So what you actually need is not a purity upgrade. What you actually need is a filtrator upgrade, and these actually do require the purity upgrade, so we still needed to go after and get those white pearls anyways. But it also requires a blue pearl and some other components here, and that makes a filtrator upgrade tier 1. There's also a tier 2. I don't know the difference why you need a second tier, but maybe they're for the newer fish or that kind of thing, you need to have special water and that kind of thing. But what this lets you do is turn salt water into fresh water, and that will let our minnows breed. We do need to get another minnow though to breed with our cod here, so let's grab another one out. Now that we have the fresh water in there, we should be able to grab another one here, and I should have a couple. Oh, there's one finally. Okay, So we can take our raw minnow and put it on the front panel here. And now we have a nice exhibit there. And we'll put this back in the breeder, and hopefully we'll get the goldfish. That'll open up a lot of doors for us in breeding in the future. Now, I do need to take a look and see if any of these recipes changed, because there are new fish added. I believe the trout was added as well. Let's see here quick. Yeah, the bass was in there, but I think the trout got added, and it wasn't in there before. So that's one thing we don't know if it's, yeah, rainbow trout, raw rainbow trout. We need to take a look and see if these a recipe for those or not. Let's see here quick. So it is Neon Tetra for goldfish. Okay, so maybe it was in there before, but we still need Neon Tetra. That's gonna be a very important one to progress forward because a lot of recipes require it. It's one of the 10 natural fish that you can find. So what we're gonna do is head over here. Let's grab a raw fish. Do we have one on us? Raw cod, perfect, okay. We're gonna head over to our crafting area here and make a cool little item which will help us find the right biomes for fish. Now, fish will only appear in certain biomes, and let's see here quick. What we need to make is this thing right here, the Aquatic Environment Analyzer. And what that requires is a compass plus any kind of raw fish. So let's make a compass here first, and then we'll take our cod and our compass together, and this will make a Aquatic Environment Analyzer. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, so what this does is when you go up to any kind of water source, it'll tell you what the temperature of it is and if it's salty or fresh. Now what that means is certain fish will grow in that area versus other areas. So like, for instance, for Neon Tetras, we need fresh water and it needs to be about 25 degrees is what it says according to the book here. Let's actually make ourselves a book because I'm definitely going to need that for progressing here, I think. So let's head back over to the crafting area. I know I just left it, but let's head back in here and grab it again. So to make a book, I think what we need to do is a bamboo rod, which we probably have the means to make that right away. And then we also need just a regular book. Oh, there it is. Once we craft it, we get the book pops up right up there. Perfect. This is the first time we crafted it since we updated the mod, so it's going to pop right up there. So looking at this, it says that the fish we're looking for, the Neon Tetra, is freshwater and 20 degrees to 28 degrees. So that's what we're looking for there, 20 degrees to 28 degrees. That's what we're looking for. And I think that we're going to have to go to the jungle for that kind of biome. I think there was a listing in here for biomes as well. Let's take a look here quick. Yes, so beach has brackish water, which is 25 degrees. So that won't work for us. We need jungle water, which is fresh, 25 degrees. So that's the best bet for us. Nether is too hot. Desert is too hot. Plains is too cold. Everything else, yeah, I think, and so basically jungle is the only one that will work for us for this particular fish. So what we're going to do is grab all of our stuff that we'll need. We'll need some more bait. I think we only have 33. I have the automatic fisher with us. I have our tesseract and a redstone energy conduit. We'll grab a bit more dirt here, make some more bait. And because those bait worms are the best for fishing. Those are the best things to use. We're going to grab some more dirt here. Let's just grab a bunch of it. We'll make all that. We'll make all this into bait here. We'll tons of bait then after that. And then we'll grab our fishing rod and head out. All right, we've got almost everything we need for this expedition. I have a bunch of bait. I have a bunch of storage space. I have some backpacks. I have a fish tank to throw some fish into in case we run out of room. I have an automatic fisher, tesseract. Let's see, do I have I need one redstone energy conduit. And then we need our fishing rod, and I need to turn off my my good old running upgrades here quick and make sure that they're set to off. There we go. Set to off, and then we won't lose any charge on our fishing rod. And if I put that in this backpack here, it won't drain out, and I can still use my running ability as long as it's in the backpack. I just gotta remember to turn it off again. So we head off to the jungle to see if we can find a good spot to catch some Neon Tetra. All right, so we've arrived at the jungle. Unfortunately, it's the middle of the night, so we have some enemies to deal with here. But we should go around using our aquatic analyzer here and see if we can find a good spot to fish. This is brackish water because it's technically the beach biome over here, I'm guessing. So let's go interior wise and maybe we can find some jungle water. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like there's any water around here. Just trying to avoid enemies and that kind of thing as well. Might be a little tough to fish if there's no water. Well, you know what? We could always make our own pond here. Might not be a bad idea. Let's go take a look at this water over here, this river. All right, so let's see what this water is. 21 degrees fresh water. That's close to what we need. What is the temperature we need for Neon Tetras? It says that the jungle should be 25 degrees fresh and Tetras need 20 to 28. So actually 21 degrees should work. As long as it's fresh water. Now, if I get over here, yeah, see over here on this side of it, it's not gonna work. Now, I don't know if I need to be standing in the water the temperature is, or fishing in the water. So if the bobber lay in the water, but if I go this direction, maybe it'll work. Or you know what I can do? Oh, that said fresh water 2 degrees. Well, we gotta be very careful here where we lay this down. Okay, so let's lay down our auto fisher here. And is that creeper still following me? Good, he's not. We'll lay down the auto fisher here, and then maybe we can fish right here. Oh man, there's so many guys everywhere. They're coming out to get me. All right, let's grab a piece of dirt here to use as a base block, like this. Put the fisher here. There he is. I had a feeling he was coming for me. How do you like a taste of the hammer? All right, so we need power for this. I think we can go. Can we go from the top? That'd be amazing if we could. Yeah, we can. Oh, how about that? All right, so let's go from the top of that. And it's getting power now, and it needs bait and a rod. So we'll throw our wooden fishing rod in there, and we'll throw in some bait worms into there. And let it go to town. Now we have the automatic upgrades here, the kinetic upgrades, so we'll put those in there as well, and get it going nice and fast, and it should fish quite nicely then. It'd be nice if we could actually have it pumped out into a chest so we could have more storage space. Oh, an iron chest. That'd be perfect. That way it's never going to get filled up here. But hopefully we'll find what we need pretty quickly. I hope anyways. So let's pull out from there. Do we probably need a... oh god, no, not my wrench. Give me my crescent hammer back. We probably need... What? Did I hear a villager? I did. There's a villager around here someplace. What? Where? Oh, there he is. What are you doing over here, buddy? Reggie, what are you doing, man? It's Landmine Reggie. Oh my god, from episode 0. Oh, Reggie, you are the best. Welcome back to the show. All right, I'll let him be. The zombies can't get him. He's gonna cower up there. Oh god, we got company. Doesn't want to work, guys. Leave me alone. Oh boy, jeez. We got a music disc. All right, that's cool. I think we might have that one already though. Let's put down this right here, and we probably will need a servo to pull out of there, and we'll probably need to set this to auto eject fish as well. So auto eject items, and we'll put the servo in there. Set it to ignore, and it's gonna pull out now. We got a raw rainbow trout and a raw catfish. Now that can add to our museum wall, but it doesn't help us for breeding purposes. Then again, if we catch those things, we don't have to breed for them, so that's kind of nice. I don't necessarily need to have a tank full of live ones. Maybe I do. For completion's sake, maybe I do need to have a tank of little live ones, but it's kind of tedious sometimes to do all this breeding. So I just want to get the fish. I don't necessarily want to breed all the fish when I can avoid it. But we're gonna have the 10 base fish though for sure in our museum, that all are bred off of. So far, not much is happening here, and we've gotten a lot of raw fish so far, but it's better than nothing, I guess. It's still working. So I guess we'll find a good spot for us to fish ourselves. But again, I don't know if we should be standing in the water or we should be casting into the water. So maybe we should just make our own pool here someplace. Let's see. So I wonder if I plop down some water over here, if we can test the temperature on it and see if it'll work here too. So let's use this and see if it makes a difference if we do it like that. Freshwater 22 degrees. Okay, so this will work. We can make our own pond down here and cast into it, and then we can have our own special private fishing area. So let's do that, and we'll have the auto fisher will keep working over here, doing its own thing, and I will do my own fishing elsewhere. All right, our watering hole is done. The temperature on it is 24 degrees, so it's just barely into the range. It might be a little too cold at the moment. We might have to wait till the next day at this point. We need 20 to 28. Actually, 24 is perfect. That's right where we want it to be. So let's go fishing here. It's starting to cool off, it looks like, though, as night is falling. So maybe we don't have a lot of time to fish here now. But let's take our rod out. Unfortunately, the charge is partially depleted on it because I took it out of our pack a little too soon. So let's get in the water here. Let's get underwater so the fish stay alive more often. And we'll get in and see if we can catch. Oh, we got a night. Oh my God, we got a night fish. That's amazing. Oh my God, second cast. And we got a night fish? Good Lord, that means we don't have to go to the nether. Or not the nether, we don't have to go to the end. That's awesome. We might need more than one, obviously. But no luck there. So even if we don't get any more Neon Tetras here, we got a raw goldfish. Cool. We can get a night fish now. That's fantastic. And it was a live one. I can't believe it was a live one. Now Siamese fighting fish is one of the fish you can make with the Tetra. So if we can catch what we got a second night fish. We got a male and a female. That means we can make more and more night fish. Oh my God. Low fertility is the only problem there, but if we breed these two together, we should get more and more night fish. We can have a plenty good supply. We don't even have to go to the end now. That's amazing. I didn't know we could catch them in this temperature of water, but I guess it depends on the temperatures and all that. So we definitely don't want to lose those. We'll put them in our pack here, and we'll save those for a rainy day. We got a goldfish we can put on our wall. Raw cod, not too useful. And I bet you the water is too cold now to actually do anything with. It's 20 degrees, so it's just barely making it. Let's see how our automatic fisher is doing over here. Oh, we got a second Reggie. Is there a village over here? Okay, all right. We got a cat. We could catch this cat. We can do it. Do we have enough vanilla fish? We have one regular fish. Well, we'll sneak up on it and see if it wants it. All right, so he got raw Neon Tetras. Damn it. Oh, it was so close. I guess we'll just let it keep fishing. But yeah, that kind of sucks. At least we know we can catch Neon Tetras here, though, that we're in the right area for it. But raw ones, that's no good. I wonder if we don't need to be above the water anymore, if we want to be in the water, actually. Because, I mean, it is catching some live ones, is it not? It's called one minnow. And the rest of them are raw. So I don't know why. Oh, we got a creeper coming inbound. We don't want to accidentally blow up anything. Let's drop in on him. Oh, don't blow up my stuff. Oh, you bastard. Stay away. So yeah, at least we know we're in the right vicinity as far as things go. We can catch the Tetras here. We're in the right area, but the raw is the only problem I see. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we're gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. He just got turned into a zombie. It'd be really nice if we could make it through another night here so we can get to the next day. Maybe we can keep fishing. If the temperature drops below 20, there's no point in fishing. We're not going to catch any Tetras here today. And it's 21. Okay, so it might be okay. Freshwater 21. Okay, we can keep fishing then. Our RF fishing rod is out of power at the moment, though. So in order to get this charged up again, all we need to do really is run around until our armor charges up. And then if we let the armor charge up, it'll start charging up the rod after the armor is charged. So we'll let it go for a minute. And I think 354 is what it charges at. So right now it's at 353. So it doesn't take a whole lot. It's ocelot. We could try to catch an ocelot, though. Let's sneak up on it. No sudden movements. Hold the fish out. Come here, ocelot. Come here, ocelot. Come here, ocelot. Come here, you. Come here, you. What are the chances we're gonna get one fish on it, though? How do I feed the fish? I want to feed you this. Come on, take it. Take it. Oh, didn't mean to punch you. Sorry. Eat the fish. Eat the fish. Eat the fish. Eat the fish. All right. He's not buying it. He doesn't want to eat the fish. Okay, let's keep walking around until we get our RF fishing rod charged up a little bit here. Flying is not going to help the situation, though. All right, we're back for another few casts here with the RF fishing rod. See if we can catch anything. It's the next day. Actually, it might have been 2 days past since I've originally was fishing. If we get any more luck with this this bad boy here. The automatic fisher is not getting what we needed to do. It's getting mostly raw tetras. We definitely need live ones though. What was that one? Raw catfish. More of those. Already have one of those. Oh, we got one! Finally, we got a female Neon Tetra. I'm gonna hang out here and see if we can get a few more maybe. But that's a great start. That's a really fantastic start. So I'll do a little bit of fishing here, and then I'll head back to the Sealab to wrap things up. All right, we might not have a fish that we want, but we got a ocelot on our side. Oh, we got our cat. Awesome. That was worth the trip. So I'm gonna do a little more fishing and see if we can get a few more Neon Tetras here, and then we'll head back to the Sealab, but we'll have a new friend joining us. All right, so we're back at the Sealab. Let's take a look at our haul here. I dumped off all the live fish we caught into here. We got 4 tetras. They're all male, unfortunately, so we'll have to breed them to see if we can get maybe a couple tetras back or hybrids back, and we can use those. That's no problem. We got some minnows. We got, most importantly, nightfish. This is huge because we got a male and a female. We can breed these together, and we can use them so we don't have to go to the end to get these things now. We got them right away. And then the stingray, obviously common, and cod, also very common. But the fact also we have another bunch of fish here. We can deck out our board here with all the new fish. I'll do that between episodes. Get them all lined up where they're supposed to go in the correct family of fish. And then we'll have a nice setup to our museum. We'll see what we have to breed for and see what we have to do next time. There was a couple things I want to do. I found a roguelike dungeon. I want to explore that probably next episode. My big plan was going to go to the end, but now we don't need to go to the end now. We have the nightfish already, so there might not be any need to. Anyways, thank you for watching another episode of Survival Sealab. I will be back shortly for another episode, and I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, let me know in the comments or via likes, and I'll see you back next time for more. Have a good night.